value. To me, it's the only thing you need to get ahead in life. If you want your finances to blow up, if you want an incredible social circle, if you want to be more happy than you've ever been, simply just give more than you take. I've seen it time and time again in my life. It's always when I'm giving so much value, giving more than I take. That's when I'm the happiest. That's when incredible things happen for me. And honestly, even though I'm doing all this YouTube stuff, even though I've written free ebooks for people, even though I give people my personal number so they can call me and I can give them advice for free and take the time out of my day, constantly replying to Snapchats, DMs. Even though I'm doing all this stuff, I still feel as though it's coming from the wrong place. Now, there's a difference between talking about how much money you've made recently as a way to inspire and motivate people compared to as a way to just show off and gloat. And honestly, I feel as though that's been the case recently. There's a difference between showing your weekend as a way to just share your journey and share your adventures compared to showing off your cool experiences, stuff like that, and not actually providing any value, having it all come from an ego place. I just watched my last YouTube video, and to me, that's what it looked like. So, this is me saying right now, it's something I want to cut out. Read a really good book called Ego is the Enemy. The reason I've been able to get, ahead, in my opinion, is because I've always had a lot of humility. I've always put my ego to the side. And if I let go of that, it's just going to be a downward spiral. So on that note, let's get into this video and let's find some ways for me to entertain, inspire, motivate you guys. Get back to, what I like to see from this channel. So guys, this is my new case. I was going through a company called, okay, if that'll focus, More Money, More Problems. Yeah, there's a company called Redbubble, definitely recommend them. The same company that I got all my stickers off of. Yeah, I want a new case for my iPhone 7, so I want something a bit more humorous this time. So guys, I am about to go for one of my long walks, like an hour and a half. But basically I want to try this new cinematic style. I mean, I was always aware of it, but I never realized you could do it with a digital camera or so emulate the look. Basically, I'm going for the Super 8 look. I'll show you guys what I mean. So guys, that is what it looks like. Super grainy, old-time movie style. Super grainy, super choppy, filmed in 24 frames, which I never ever film in. So yeah, I'm gonna try and give this a go.
Seven bottles, and I'm tired and alone, away from home. Seven bottles, and I'm alone with you.
So guys, it is the next day and I got back home from school a little while ago. Just a bunch of work. The video that I recorded yesterday, I'm still going to play around with. I haven't edited it yet. It's in 24 frames per second, so I've actually never cut and put together, for example, like a 24 frames and then a 60 frames. So I'll play around with that. I'm seriously trying to step up my videography. Looking at people like Sam Colder, I actually know this person in real life, but a guy called Mike Visuals. Seeing people like that is just so inspiring. By the way, if this looks a bit weird or flushed out or whatever, I'm trying out a new picture profile to see if it's easier to color grade. So we'll give that a go. Now, we're off to go hit legs. I'm not gonna lie, I never ever hit legs anymore, just because, to be honest, from football they're quite big, and it's not exactly my weak spot. But I had some time, so texted Edvard. He said, yeah, sure, I'm hitting legs today. So I got my tights on. I was always so skeptical about getting these, but it's definitely the move, guys. If you haven't already, pick up some tights for leg day. Let's get into this.
sitting in the studio just trying to get to you, baby. But the song's so fucking dope, girl, it's hard enough for me to play.
So guys, that workout was all done. You fucked it up. Your associate, Chris, you ruined that workout. Edvard, don't walk away in shame. So, that workout was seriously appalling. But, oh well, I'm off to go see Gabriel. Now, he is someone I know, someone I've networked with. He's a really big photographer here in London, and he knows a lot of people, and he has a lot of knowledge on photography, videography, so I'm super excited to see him again.
I got control of the paper, I chuck a dose to the hater. Why don't you go get your bread up? Go get your bread, go get your bread up. I got control of the paper.
So guys, I just got back home. I was literally talking to Gabriel for 2 hours. I learned so much. He's been doing this for 15 years. He's worked with people like Kylie Jenner. He did a shoot with L'Oreal this weekend. Such a clever guy when it comes to social media, photography, videography, and most importantly, networking. He seriously knows how to network. Anywhere he goes in the world, he's getting free hotel stays, free dinners, literal celebrities, A-list celebrities hitting him up, asking him to do stuff. So, you know, being around him is super inspiring. But now I have 9 minutes, and then I have to jump on a call with a clothing company. Basically, I'm consulting them on how to, you know, get more traffic onto their site and how to build traction through their social media. If you guys don't know, I do, apart from videography, photography, I make most of my money from social media consultation, helping small brands, small businesses get off the ground when it comes to their social media. So I'm always learning, and then I'm always applying. Let's get into that.
My name's Joel, this is Charlie. We've recently taken a little venture / project into the realms of fitness clothing industry, and we've hit up our man Iman. He's a bit of a guru when it comes to this type of thing, so he's sharing his knowledge with us, and we appreciate it massively.
So guys, I really didn't have that much exciting content for this video, so I thought I would decide to throw in this last segment, which is how I edit my videos. So once you've recorded your content, you get everything together. I use the Sony a7 Mark II, plug it into my computer. I use Final Cut Pro as my main editing software. Create a new project, name it whatever you want. I'm lazy and I named it H. Put in the clips that you want, and you know, it's time to get started. So I'm going to give you 7 practical tips. Number 1, you're gonna want to make an interesting intro. To me, it's one of the biggest keys, right? You will never see an intro that's just me picking up the camera or something like that. I always want a little time lapse, a little, say, morning scene with the time on the screen, maybe even a little edit to start the video, something like that. I want the viewer to be interested and drawn in. I never like some big, you know, long, you know, very pronounced scene, just something simple and classy. Number 2, you're going to want to use different speeds, different tempos. Now, you see right here, everything is sped up to ×2. In this, in the video you're seeing right now, I sped up the scene with Gabriel to ×8. Once again, this just gives the video a lot more, in my opinion, it just makes the video a lot more interesting, and it gives it a lot more character. Number 3, edits and cinematics. I didn't do one of my regular edits in this video, but you did see some cinematics. Look, I'm a videographer, I'm a photographer, I'm a social media consultant. I want to showcase my skills, and my YouTube is one of the ways for me to do it. That's just the sort of way I've gone with my YouTube. I could do daily uploads, no problem, if I just did vlogging style, but I want to really put time and effort into my craft. Which brings me to my next point, number 4, color correction. Now, the reason I'm doing all this stuff, the reason I'm doing the time lapses, the speeding stuff up, speeding stuff down, slowing stuff down, color correction, cinematics, edits, I want to take you to a different world, guys. That's what I've always wanted to do with my videos. I want, for the 10 to 15 minutes you're viewing, I want you to go to a different world, right? I want you to see all the possibilities out there. That's why I'm doing cinematics, edits, color corrections. I'm even trying to show you, everything that life can be, trying to motivate, inspire you guys. That's what I'm trying to do with my videos, take you to another world. Number 5, once again, just a good addition to that, letterbox. Edits, things which are, I'm speaking, cinematics, even gym edits, all that sort of stuff. I'm trying to take you to a different world, and that should be apparent through things like letterboxing, right? So that's that. All I do is I crop the top and the bottom. I don't even use the whole letterbox feature. Number 6 is going to be context. I want, the people who give context, I really do appreciate context. That's why I do the cinematic edits. I want you to see what the environment's like. That's why I give you guys the time, the date. I want you to have context. I want it to be free flowing between clips and between the whole video. Lastly, guys, and this is probably the most important to me, is 7, honesty. Now, let's discuss that in a little bit more detail. So guys, my final piece of advice is honesty. It's what I love to see from videos. Look, these 6 tips and the 7th tip, everything that I've told you up until now is what I like to see in other people and what I like to, implement into my own videos. There are people who like 30-minute just straight vlogs. I'm not into that. I don't enjoy that, which is why you won't see any of that on my videos, right? Honesty is so important. I know I've given you guys, videography tips up until this point, editing tips up until this point, but the 7th tip is so crucial, and I think it's one of the reasons that I get so many positive, I get so much positive feedback. I think I get like 10%, over 10%, I think, engagement on my YouTube videos, which is really good. I think I get around 400, 500 average views, and I get 50 to 60 likes. That's because you guys, number 1, that's because you guys are incredible. Thank you so much for that, guys. But I think it's because there's this connection between us, without sounding too weird, because I'm so honest and I'm so transparent. And when I'm on camera, I'm being wholeheartedly me. So you know what? You can have the best editing styles in the world. You can have the nicest camera in the world. You can you can spend hours and hours on your video. But if people look at you and they think, wow, okay, this person isn't congruent. He's trying to be someone who he's not. And he's trying to portray a message that he doesn't believe in. Or he's too involved with his ego. He's not actually trying to provide any value in any way. Look, value can be what I'm trying to do, inspire, motivate, or it can be from a comedic sense, to entertain. But if you're just trying to take from people and you're trying to build towards your own ego, that shows on camera. So take these 6 tips. Apply them. But if you don't have the 7th key tip, which is honesty, which is congruence, which is being yourself on camera, none of that shit matters. So, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Can we please get this to 60 likes? Talking about honesty, these videos take 3 hours to edit. They take 3 hours to edit, and I'm constantly trying to put out 3 videos a week for you guys, and it's really, really hard. If we could get this video to 60 likes, you guys will see another one on Saturday. Really appreciate it. Love the support, guys. If you have any questions, if you ever need anything, let me know below. Let me know on my Snapchat, my Instagram. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching, guys. Let's cue the outro in 3, 2, 1.